Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Here's an update on my garden. As you can see, the flower that I thought was a zinnia is now looking more like a sunflower. And it has bloomed really pretty. I can stop calling this my pepper pot now. It's clear that it's jalapenos. I grew jalapenos last year, and that's how I know. It's doing really well. I have peppers everywhere. There's some here, some here, and they're just really taking off. And I really wanted to show you kind of how they bloom. Like you see this one right here. Let it focus a little bit. As the flower dries up after it's pollinated, the pepper comes from where the flower was. For those of you that don't know, but most of us who garden do know. I still haven't planted the pots in my project area, but I do have it all dug up nice. Everything out here really needs water, but since I've been working out here, I've been trying not to water anything until I'm done. But this is the tomatoes, the yellow pear tomatoes in the pot. And they are doing really well too. I hard pruned them yesterday and tied them up better because they were flopping everywhere. If I get in here real close, maybe you can see. I have lots and lots of fruit in there. It's just coming everywhere on the plant. This is the cantaloupes that are in the pot and the ones that are on the other side of the garden. And as you can see, it's vining up. I haven't got in there to see if I have any cantaloupes yet, but it's looking real promising. There's tons of pollinators in my garden. The morning glories have begun to flower. You can't see them right now. I'll get you guys a better shot either late, well, not late in the day because they only flower in the morning. So I'll get them an early morning shot for you guys so you can see how pretty they are. But they need water desperately. Everything is just needing water. Wildflowers, the other morning glories. Everything needs water, really bad. Up the ground here with my garden claw, and I'm going to go around and get all the way down. But I'm also having to go in here and weed. So I wanted to show you that I have cut down all of these tops to the spinach. And I did that because, one, I'm going to use it. Two, I need to get to these pepper plants and I need to hard prune them so that they can produce well. Because when you hard prune something, it really helps the fruit to produce bigger and better and more. As you can see, everything has just turned into a jungle. And so me cutting down these spinach here has made room for me to start pruning my pepper plants, because as you can see, if I go in here real good, they're already flowering. There's already small little peppers starting. I can't see one right offhand, but I know they are because I seen them earlier when I was looking. And these have been tied up. These are the tomatoes. They're going all the way around the whole fence, and they were all tied up nice. They have just totally recuperated from their hard prune, and now they need tied up even more. They will just keep growing and growing. So if you're going to start a garden, just know it looks cute when it's little, but it gets big and out of control quick. So you have to really stay on it. Here and show you, I'm still having lots of production with my squash. I picked a big one yesterday and we ate that. Let me move some of these leaves around in here. And then you can see there's more things happening. The more you water, the bigger they grow. It takes a couple days, man, it seems like. And they just grow. This is the dino kale, and it's doing okay. It's not really getting ate up too much by the white butterfly. Now this, on the other hand, this is the mustard, the green wave mustard. Now you see all them little holes in there. That's exactly what it did to my kale last year, and my mustard greens the year before that. So something I'm doing wrong with these, I don't know. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section. But I'm having no luck growing mustard greens or like turnip greens. the white butterflies just attack them, and I don't know what to do. Everything else is doing great. This little patch right here, these are seeds to one of my lettuce seed pods. That's why I'm letting them grow. But under here, this is the red Russian kale, and it has taken off. And this is the dino kale. It's weird looking, but it's taking off too. In a couple little spots here. And I've already harvested about 5 cucumbers. Let me try to step in here into the shade a little bit and show you what I got going on behind all these leaves. Oh, let's see if you can see. Look at that. Nice. Nice little fat cucumber. The ones I picked were really long. And that's another thing. You really have to stay on your harvest at this point because, you know, the little ones are fine. You can leave them unless you're making little pickles or whatever. But as you start getting into your harvest season, you really have to be on your harvest. I'm just looking around in here right now to show you that it's just really still doing really, really well. Looking for more stuff. Yeah? I harvested a lot of big peppers. I might even have to go on the other. While I'm right here, I wanted to show you this cantaloupe plant. And it is just going around and around. And it's just doing everything. There's another little fat cucumber. Down here's a little bit more. A couple of them, it looks like. Yep. Hold on. This is my eggplant. My first flower on this eggplant. Try to create some shade so you can see it. Whoops, sorry. Anyways, but it's looking really nice. Like, I'm gonna have me some eggplant, y'all. I love breaded fried eggplant. Yum. One of the reasons that I need to hard prune my peppers and tie up my tomatoes is these tiny little things here. These are my cayenne peppers that are in the garden. I have some on the outside of the garden that I talked to you about too. And I think I have some on the other side of my lettuce because we really like the red pepper. But with all this bushing out, there's no sun getting to these. So I need to create airflow and I need to create, you know, a path for the sunshine to get down in there so we can photosynthesize. So this is my goal for the day today. And then project area, still waiting. Quick look at some of my pretty little wildflowers. They're coming up despite the weeds. They're very beautiful. Despite all the weeds, everything's so just begging for a drink. Begging. But hold on. Let's come back a little. And this don't look like much. But after I water, this will look all beautiful again. But this is my little patch. Everything's just so big. I really need to get on my weeding. I'm trying to do that now. My BFF gave me this plant, and I love it so much. I thought it was dead, but I cleaned it up real good, and I have new life. I'm so happy. And it likes being right here where it's at. So in no time at all, I'm going to have beautiful flowers on this plant. So here we are looking at the other side of the garden and at my cucumber patch. I'm going to lean back for a minute so you can just see how massive these leaves are. And these are my peppers on the other side of the fence. And they're just bushing out. I need to top these ones. I still haven't done that. But I wanted to zoom in on this side because it's shady and you can see more from the back side of the cucumbers. These were the 2 I showed you earlier. And we have another one growing here. We got some in there growing. On top of the other one I showed you right here. And little tiny ones, just little tiny ones are everywhere. Let's see if I can find another spot. They just keep growing. They're just everywhere. Do you see that? It's just beautiful. I just really love my plants so much. But on this side, I'm not standing in the sun anymore. You can see that I really need to harvest my lettuce too. I just got done harvesting the spinach from that area way over there. You can see the middle area. But pretty soon it's going to look a lot different. You're going to be able to see between the rows. I just got to get to work and do what I got to do. This is my random tomato plant on the outside. It's just growing like crazy. I haven't tied this one up at all. And it's got a nice thick stem on it. I've seen flowers. There may even be tomatoes growing. Let me look down here and see. I see flowers. I don't see any tomatoes yet. But there's flowers. So, yeah. There's my big zinnia plants. I mean, it's just really massive up there. You see everything. I have to step away from everything. And there's my little garden bench / kneeler my guy got me for my birthday. I love that thing, boy. He got it so I don't have to hurt myself when I kneel down and get the weeds or plant something. He was so thoughtful. And a big, long, 100-something foot hose. Flexible one at that. Not heavy. My little cayennes right here are still doing nice, but they haven't really done anything yet. Maybe it's just too shady for them here. Here's some of the branches that I've cut off the big leaf spinach. It's already starting to wilt. So I'm not going to make this video too much longer because I need to wash these, wet these, water my garden, and possibly harvest some more lettuce. On top of all the weeding that I still have to do. I'm just trying to get done before the mosquitoes. Even though it's all dry, look at that bee just pollinating away. Yep, I still love looking at my wildflowers. I just love them. They just said, please water us. The bees and everybody's going to be unhappy. Everybody but the mud daubers. They are ecstatic when it's all muddy out. But look at him. He's just going to town in there. This is why my garden's doing well. You need pollinators in your garden. Flowers help with that. These plants right here are doing real well too. The zinnias. These are zinnias. And then more things that were supposed to be giant zinnias. Hopefully they're not looking like sunflowers again, but if they are, it's okay too. Everything has its purpose in life and in the garden. But as you can see, the only one not minding how hot it is right now are these mud daubers. These wasps out here. They are out here just getting their little mud balls. Just getting their little mud balls. That's what those are. Those are mud dauber wasps. But if you enjoy watching my videos, and if at any point, I've taught you something or you can teach me something, I would love for you to comment and tell me what you think. And if you like my videos, like I said, go ahead and hit the like, comment, subscribe, and let's be friends because, I watch a lot of gardening on YouTube. I watch James Brigioni. I watch Roots and Refuge Farm. I watch Grow Family Network, Homestead Heart. And there's a few others. There's a lot. I can't remember them all right offhand. But I watch all you guys, and I love watching you guys. You guys help me. You give me tips. And I wouldn't mind if you commented on my stuff and gave me some tips. I don't have quite the big farm and homestead garden that you have, but I try really hard every spring and summer and fall to produce as much as I can for my family and because I love it. So, once again, if you like what you see, please hit like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Love ya. Peace.